No issue. Uh, I will share the screen. Sorry, it took some time for me also. Are you able to see the screen? At least one rise. Okay. This is the thing in the shown in the syllabus actually. Fine. It's the same thing it is shared with your WhatsApp group. And as a computer fundamentals, that should be very much relevance for our understanding of physics problems that we have to take it up. Okay. What happens here actually? See that analysis of basic data using MS Excel, Microsoft Excel, any package we can use. We are having a two kind of a systems in our department. One works with the Windows on Microsoft Office. Another one Linux system. It works with the several editors. They will call it as an KDE editor or maybe in LibreOffice they can call. Libra is a kind of a package actually. LibreOffice provides Libra writer for Word document, Libra spreadsheets for on par with the Excel. Maybe other packages also we can use. Okay. Here we can go ahead with the three things. I will cover this one A to F today. It will split into the three more. One is that A and B for one day exercise, C and D for another day exercise, E and F for the third one. Okay. As such, instead of going for a series of lab manual, you can also incorporate in such a way that these things should be worked out for any kind of an examples which are applicable for us. I hope I am audible to you. Is it audio is okay? Okay. Then we'll see that how one can be examined. Microsoft Excel while opening, to open in such a way that you are well aware that either you type Excel or you go to the program and here in my department, actually in my sitting room, I'm having a 2007 versions. There are different versions, maybe 2018 will also come, 2016 will come. In the computer lab, we installed 2021, the latest and advanced version of Office for you. It works well for all the programs. This is the menu driven. You can say that whenever you open a file, you have to save that on particular name. Okay, here the home will be there. Maybe will be there. If this is the case, if I maximize here, the cell you can see that box, the A column of first row, A column of second row, A column of third row, A column of fourth row. Here B column first row, B column of second row, B column of third row. If I put the cursor somewhere here, it has to display in such a way that it is corresponds to D column of fifth row, D5 they can call. Okay, this is if I go somewhere here, E column of 10th row. See that highlighted versions. E is highlighted, 10 is highlighted. Maybe A column of 4th row. Maybe if I go somewhere here, 8th column of 11th row. Okay, why we have to remember in such a way that you can do all sorts here. Okay, this is H column of 10th row. Somewhere here they will write name the box. Name of the box is H10 they can call. H10 they can call. Okay, this one basic questions. Here you can insert so many things, either tables you can insert, shapes you can insert, you can have a plotting, either column or this bar graph, 3-dimensional graph, bar graph on 2 dimension, bar graph on 3 dimension, bar graphs in the form of a cylinders, bar graphs in the form of a cone, bar graphs in the form of a pyramid. So many charts will be available. Okay, this is user friendly and we will try to show you one of the other actually. It is our intention is not to train you an Excel. It is our intention is not to train you on something for the use of the package. Our intention is that how the computations can be performed in a computer, can use whichever maybe the platform you want actually. This is the basic performance for basic operations. We will train you using Excel actually. Okay, this is the page layout and other things. Formulas also you can introduce. See, formula for maybe the summation, formula for maybe the average, formula for maybe for the counting the numbers, maximum, minimum of that kind. You can also insert a function, for example, sin x, logarithmic x, or some functions, how that varies actually, how that varies. Here you can use the financial things like estimation of the so many things actually, financial. These are all logical operations you can call, use of and operator, false, if error, not of that kind. Text also you can do that in the whichever motivation you want. Date and time may be in different values. Okay, this will take up one after that. More functions are also available, maybe statistical functions of this kind. Okay, see that these are all statistical variables actually. We may be knowing only average or the error or standard deviation, minimum, maximum, few of them. Maybe counting the number. Our intention is that to estimate the standard for error. These are all some engineering functions, and these are all cubical functions. This is some information about the cell and other part. We will not touch upon this actually. Yeah. Okay, being this, we will try to do that. This is how you can work on that. You can save in any format you want actually. There will be different sheets. Sheet 1, worksheet 1, they can call, worksheet 2, worksheet 3, worksheet 4 of that kind. One single Excel is sufficient for you. Excel file they can call is for you to train all of them. What I will do, you can save on anything. Today I saved on one particular name actually for you to train. That is what is actually here. Yeah, we'll see that number of format such as integer, real, or real numbers with number of digits one has to go. Okay, to have this, yeah, this is a file. This is the file which is open. In the sheet 1, only example I am putting. Actually, can have anything else. Number of integers means what you mean by an integer? Integer is a number. It should not have any fraction. Okay, fraction number actually. We are not taking imaginary numbers. We are not taking any numbers of that kind. See, this is one the same thing. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, like that you can type actually. Instead of typing, you can also use in such a way here. I will show you as an example. Maybe in the same column I will show you, not an issue. No, issue. One text. This is the thing. How can you type actually? See, increase this one. Let us type 1. Let us type 2. Okay. To enter the numbers sequentially, one after the other, 2. What you will do? Select these two. There is one corner button here. I don't know whether you can able to capture it or not actually. This corner you hold it and pull it down. See that this sequence has put up. This sequence has put up actually. This, for example, if not, I will take 2, I will take 4. Okay. Now what should be the next number? It has to go with the sequence of the 2, 4. Pull here 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 20. Good. It reduces your effort. Maybe I will go with the 3. It is not for the tables. Let it be 6. Okay. Then it can go for the sequence 3, 6, 9, 30. Okay. It's so easy. Okay. Instead of that, maybe like 0.01. Okay. 0.02. Next number, in the same sequence, it will continue. You can have this in terms of formulas also. Fine. Don't go for 0.1. Now, if you want this one as the 0.10, these are real numbers. This is a real number, set of real numbers. This is a set of real number. Okay. Or you can go for the random also. 5, 7, for example, 8 if I put. Okay. What next it will take? Okay. So it is taking some other number. Okay. Maybe 5, 7, 9, maybe 20, maybe 30, 65, 58, okay, 36, 22, 15. Some random numbers. Okay, this is an integer. How do you know? You can say that whether it is an integer or not actually. Okay, this is also even numbers with integers. This is also even and odd mixed with the integers. This is the real values or fractional values they can call. Okay, but thing is that here it is maintained with number of digits. I told actually number of digits. How you can go? This is this is only two decimal. Two decimal. There is an option here on the top. You can see it or not. Increase the decimal number, decrease the decimal number, or you can go as such. If I click here, it will show this is a general format for the text and numbers. This is in terms of the numbers. Currency also you can mention either rupees or dollars. Dates also you can mention whichever be the date you want, and scientific and fractional values also you can mention. Here it is up to the two decimal what you recorded actually. Let it be two decimal actually. If I increase, see that third decimal is with 0. If I decrease, see that instead, in fact, earlier you got 0.1, it should be 0.10. 0.10 in the sense of 0.10. We'll never call it as a 10. We'll never call it as 11. Point followed by 1, point followed by 1, 2, point followed by 1, 7, point followed by 8, 3 of that kind. This is maintained for two decimal. Two decimal. If you increase this, see that only zeros are increasing. Only zeros are increasing. This isn't decreasing. In the sense, how it is performing, it is maintaining the number of decimals as you want. As you want actually, maybe up to third decimal or fourth decimal. Is it a round off or truncation? That I don't know. We will think it out. Okay. If I reduce it for one decimal, for example, here, are you getting 0.1 or see that all are 0.1? I don't know whether you got it or not. See, 0.1 is the last number. What it should be? This here you have to get 0.0, 0.0, 0.0, 0.0, 0.0 of that kind. If you round off, what will happen? Being a 9, it takes 10. This is fine. 8 it should be 0.1. This is above 5. 0.1, 0.1. What about 0.05? 0.05 I expect actually. See that 0.5 is also 1. 0.5 is also 1 actually. If this is a case, we will do a similar task in such a way. 0.5. Okay. How it can be done of that kind actually. I will come back to the sheet 1 here. This is the number, integers you are knowing, fractions you are knowing, and rest of them you are knowing. Here what I made, the same case, instead of doing for that, let us restrict to only for some 10 numbers we will restrict. Okay, some need not be 10. Let it be some 20 numbers we will restrict actually here. 10 to 20 numbers. I not done anything. Here, this is the number. Okay, this is also not required for you right now. I will tell you actually. See, 1, 2, 3, 20 series, 2, 4, 6, 20 series of that kind. What I will do, if I right click here, you can introduce a row. Okay. Here, this some number x by 3 I will make. X means that is a row A divided by 3 I will make. This I will take row B by 3 I will make here. Here you do in this way. Either you can use the plus. Sahana, you can switch off your camera. Sahana DS. This is either you can use plus or you can use equal. Plus you can click this A3 divided by 3. Why I am using 3? I will tell you. You will get some numbers as a fractions. Okay. Here we will work on it actually. Again sorry. A by 3 in a different format plus this A divided by 3. I will let you know the difference between these two. Then we will go for B. This let it be for B. Here B by 3. This is also B by 3. These two numbers you remember. If I put here plus, you can select this B divided by 3. Okay. Here plus B value. B means B3 by 3. Time being, don't consider these two. Okay, let us see this. 0.333 are the numbers. Okay, if I drag this, I hope in the display you will get actually, you will get all of them will be copied to this formula. See, within a fraction of a second, or maybe sometimes few seconds, you estimated the values for all together. This is 0.6667, 1, because 3 by 3 is 1, then 1.333 by 1. The sense, if you want these numbers selected, okay, maybe either you go for increasing or decreasing mode, let it be about 2 decimal accuracy, 3 decimal accuracy, 2 decimal accuracy, see 1 decimal accuracy. This is about 1 decimal accuracy, 1 decimal accuracy. If I increase to this 2 this 0, see, unfortunate, this is 1 decimal accuracy, fractional values. If you go on increasing 2 decimal, 3 decimal, okay, 4 decimal of that kind, let it be. Here I increase it to a great extent. Instead of that, I increase it the great number. See that. What is the difference here and here? Maybe such a large number, whether you require or not, I have to think it of. Let it be. 0.333 followed by 3. Now, if I drag here, up to what extent it can go? Even for 4 decimal, it is showing 7. I will drag here. Let it be up to this extent. My God. In the sense, even up to this, beyond this limit, you will never get the 6. It is the last value for the 7. Okay, means this is up to what decimal? If you click on that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 decimals. 0.3 into 10 to the power of 25 you can write. Okay, but the thing is that after this decimal it becomes 0. There is no value. Wherever you are getting zeros after this decimal, this number does not satisfy. Okay, means within that it is well and good actually. Okay, means if I reduce the width of this column, for example, see that, sorry, it will not permit be less than this value. Okay, here remember up to this, let it be. If you reduce, still zeros are there, let it be, let it go. Here you are getting. If I reduce this number, the previous number you will get 7 or 6, depends on what next number it is. If it is above 5, then you will get the previous number should be increased. If it is less than 5, the previous number should be decreased. Just watch. See here, 0.7. See. Of course, this is the same thing. Instead of this, the same thing if I ask for this number, because here 0.3 it is different number of that kind. See here. See, this is the decimal accuracy they can call. Actually. They can go to the extent of, see here, of that kind. This is one way. Means real numbers, the fractions followed by so many digits, and the integers you are well aware. At the same time, you can write scientific numbers in terms of the exponential or 10 to the power of 1 into 10 to the power of 2. If I write, this is the value. If I put plus, this is not allowed. Okay, it is not taking. Instead of 10 to the power of 2, here it says 1e, either lowercase or uppercase, doesn't matter. 1e1. 1 into 10 to the power of 1 is 10. See that it is written in such a way, 1 e to the power of 10 to the power of 1. 10 into 10 to the power of 1, 10 into 10 to the power of 1 is 100, but 1 into 10 to the power of 1, not 1 actually. Whenever you write e means that is exponential. E is nothing but the 10 to the power of. In Excel, they will use, even in all programs, they will use e means 10 to the power of. If you want an exponential, dedicatedly they will use it as an exp to the power of, okay, 1 into 10 to the power of 1, maybe 1e2 10 to the power of 2, okay, 1e3 10 to the power of 3, okay, 1e4 10 to the power of 4. Instead of that, if you arrange them, this is an exponential format. If you this is a scientific format. If you make it as a general, see that 100, 1000, 10,000. Okay, maybe like that. Point 1, point not to 1. Okay, point 001. Okay, point so many followed by zeros followed by 1. Okay, the same number, if you want to express in scientific format, okay, that is a general format. If you want to format it, at least go here, make it as the scientific. Instead of 10 to the power of 2, this is the case. Or you can right click here with the mouse. All mouse are working in our computer lab. Okay, if you right click, then make the conversions. That is also possible. It will come to the window. It will show you what you want actually. Okay, and oh, this is one thing actually. Means that is arranging the numbers. So, number of formats actually. It like integer, real numbers. Okay, integer, real numbers. They are one and the same thing. Real numbers with the number of digits you have to think it out, depending on the precision you want actually. Don't go for always so many higher digits unless it is very much required. As the second one is considered, what we have marked actually here, ascending and descending order of numbers. Okay, numbers can be arranged either in ascending order or numbers can also be arranged in descending order. Okay, in the sense increasing order or maybe decreasing order of that kind. Actually, here, if I say this is a number 1, 5, 2, 3, 5, whatever the random numbers instead of 23, let me be some about 4 of that kind. Okay, this is the random number. This random number, what I will do that here, I will copy and I will paste here. There is an option, you click here, okay, go to the data means analysis part they can call, okay. Here it is there, sorting the numbers. This shows increasing order from smallest to the largest number. This shows the largest to the smallest number, or you can use this as a sort to arrange in whichever the order you want actually. Here, if I click this column, okay, and then go for the sort, it will ask the option column number C, only selected region, values are there, fine, no problem. Even cell color also you can put actually, okay, and smallest to the largest or largest to the smallest, or maybe custom made also you can do that, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday also you can put it. Yeah, what happens, one format we will choose, okay, sorry, I'll come out of it. Okay, one format we have to choose. Where is that? Okay, one format we have to choose. Here, smallest to the largest I put first. Okay, if you click here as OK, see that all numbers are arranged 1, 3, again 4, 4, 5, 5. It has come twice and maybe 9. The same numbers if I put in decreasing order, I will put here only for thing. Okay, I will select the same column, sort. It asks expand the selection. In the sense, shall it go for all or no? Continue with the current selection. Instead of here, largest to the smallest, if you click, it will come with the 9, 6, 9, 6, 6, 5, 5, 5, whichever way the order you want actually. Okay, this is one. Otherwise, this is one case actually. Which is the maximum number if you arrange like that in increasing order? The last number, what you are getting. Which is the smallest number? That is the one which is at the first when it enters at the first actually. This is an increasing order. The second one is the decreasing order. If I put the values here, instead of that, let it be an 1 to 7 only, 1, 2. These features may be available with all Excel or somewhere. Assume that I will put up to 7 or maybe up to 10. Okay. If you arrange these numbers in a different format, okay, in the sense what I told it as a custom, one thing, okay, arrange, sort as a custom, okay, let it be in Monday to last, Monday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This one order it is written. Okay. Order. See that. For example, Sunday to Monday, reverse order. See, Sunday, Saturday, it will arrange on its own actually. This is instead of spending time, we can do that whatever you want. See, I am showing this only for few numbers. We can go it for n number. There is no limitation. There is no limitation of handling actually. Okay. The second one shows that this is ascending and descending order of numbers. These two things, A and B, we will do on one day with extensive examples. Then third one shows that identifying the smallest and largest number in a set, maybe either column or row, is different. Here what happens here, this is the column A, column B, column C, column D. This you are well aware. Row number 1, first row, second row, third row, fourth row, fifth row. Here first row is identify the text, identifying the smallest and the largest numbers in a set or a column of a row. Okay. The second row is empty. From third row onwards, we are having the numbers. How you will do? Two things are there. If you select all, Excel gives us the minimum statistics. Are you able to see at the bottom here what I want to show here? At least one raise of the hand. Okay. See, here it is showing that we can do that any n number. Average numbers are 10.5. Count is how many numbers are there? It has counted 1 to 20. It has numerical count also, it has taken number of entries. Count, this is total number of cells which are having field, they can call either with text or with character or with number. Count means numbers also it is counting. How many are there with numerical number? Numerics they can call actually. Minimum value, it on its own it has done. 1 is the minimum value here in a set. Maximum value is 20. This is only integers we have arranged starting from number 1 to number 20, and the sum of those numbers starting from 1 to 20 that has made. It's good. Okay. If you want, you can right click at the bottom of this bar, task bar they can call. Okay. If you right click and opt, it has to show all the numbers whatever you want. If not, this you can be arranged. Here what I made, this 2, 3, 4, some sequence I thought actually. Okay. To get, for example, 2, 4, 6, let it be 6. Okay. This we will arrange either increasing or 10. Okay. Instead of that, maybe 10, 100. Okay. About 150, 240, 320. Here what I will do this plus into some 3 minus some 6. If I do, you will get some number, some random numbers of this kind. Okay. Minimum value is a formula. Here whatever, this is a function. This is a function. It gives us all, for example, absolute value, accredited integer value. Okay. Then something. All these functions we can use either in terms of financial, date and time formats, or mathematics and trigonometric functions, statistical variables, lookup and the reference points, database, text format, logical thinking, informations regarding thing, and engineering. Even this I showed that with the function. What you have to do, either you press at this point either plus or equals when you start, and then give any command. It's okay. Which command is right, That we have to think of. Here, this is the thing what they have given. For example, if you want to see that, my intention is that to find the smallest number in this column. Okay, in this column. Okay, even starting from this point. Okay, at least I will move this here to this point. Okay, which is the smallest? 1 is the smallest. What I will do? Plus put. If I put any character here, it will always estimate what is right. If I put m, with m all the variables will come here. Minimum, maximum, max a, match the case, and match the number also will come. And median, okay, min and a. What I will do? Minimum. Here what it shows that if I click on this, returns the smallest number in a set or in a value, ignores the logical values and text. See, if you are putting text, it ignores. Okay, otherwise it will write the minimum number in the set. For example, here if I write minimum, choose from the mouse this point to this point, that's okay. Otherwise, minimum plus minimum, okay, minimum, open the bracket, this number you have to give here to here, B3 to B22, either you can type or from the cursor you can put. It defines the value. Then if you want a maximum here, plus put maximum, open the bracket, number 1 to number n. This is the number 1 to number n. This is the last number. See, 20 is the maximum number in a set and 1 is the minimum number in a set. For example, if you select these two, you drag towards the right or copy and paste, what you will get? It identifies the minimum, and I will put it in a different color. This one, for example, this one. Okay, here maybe like okay, doesn't matter, like a red color. Okay, this is for the statistics what you are calculating. Statistics does not involve only 2, it has to go with the large number. If you drag here, see that in the second column, 2 is the minimum value, 40 is the maximum value. In the third column, I don't know, but if you see, if you search here, somewhere here 10 is the minimum value, 240 is the maximum value. Means if you do it for smaller calculations, simpler calculations they can call, no need to take even 10 numbers. Even you can take only few numbers. For example, I am saying that I will copy this somewhere here. Okay. Instead of all the numbers, I will delete all of them. This is better for you. Still, see that immediately between the 4 set of numbers, which is the minimum value? 1. Which is the maximum value? 4. In the second column, 2 and 8. In the third column, 10 and 240. Assume that if I delete it 240, it is 150. If I enter 0.2, see that 0.2 becomes the minimum value. If I enter somewhere here 55, still it takes. It is see, even though it is doing that, 5 is neither minimum nor maximum, it will not change. Here, if I put 1 actually somewhere here, 1 will be the minimum. It is reflected. If I put about 0.01, see that immediately 0.0. This is how that performance came. For all those things, they have written a program, a very good amount of the program to make the calculations, to make the estimations of this kind. Let us remember, you are well aware that what we will do, we will give you set of numbers that manually have to calculate. Manually you have to think it of which is the smallest number, which is the largest number of that kind actually. Okay, a larger value means the number which is having the largest value, which is the number having the smallest value. How will you think you are learned and you are trying to identify the numbers, you are trying to recognize the numbers, you arrange them either in the sequence, either increasing or decreasing order, or you will put the logical calculation such a way that you will compare these two numbers between 1 and 2. For example, my intention is to estimate the maximum number. For example, between 1 and 2, which is the maximum, 2 is the maximum. You forgo 1. Then you will compare 2 with the 3. Then what will happen? 3 should be the maximum. You will forgo the 2. Then between 3 and 4, 4 will be the maximum. You will go with the 4. Then 4 and no number. 4 and 0.91. Then you will remember only 4 is the maximum number. That 4 will be recorded. Even for minimum also, here I will take 1 between 1 is less than 2. Yes, sure. 1 is the smallest number. Between 2 and 3, still 1 is the smallest number. Between 3 and 4, 1 is the smallest number. Between 4 and 0.01 is the smallest number. You will record the 0.01. Means always you are comparing the two numbers. With that comparison, you will arrive for the final number. Means it will not take, for example, I will not take all those things put together. If you scan these numbers, of course, our eyes are compared to our eyes are very sensitive. There is no doubt actually you can scan. But if I skip some numbers here, you may not get it. Maybe in the entries of about 20 entries, you will certainly find. Maybe about 100 entries, you can scan one page after the other time. If there is a billions of the data, billions of data sets, actually billions of entries in a data set, then what will happen? We have to depend on smallest computational facility, smallest capabilities to have that to identify this type of things actually. I hope there is no doubt for you here. If there are doubt, you can raise. Still, I am available. No issue. This is within the case. Means this is for the number identifying the smallest and the largest numbers in a row. They can call in a row. Instead of row, you can also make it for the column. This is a column actually. Instead of that, you can also make. For example, if you write whatever with the number if you want, if you cut and here, if you replace here, see that immediately it will go, but it is asking reference. Reference it has forgotten. What normally do if you want to bring those such type of things actually, okay, first you do this. If you copy here, fine. If you cut and paste in a sense, some formulas are remembered. That is. There is one more beauty here. Rows and columns I told actually. Okay. Let us see here the same case. I will copy. I will click here. I will paste here. Paste. While paste, I will do one thing. Paste with formulas. Paste with some special paste I can call. Okay. All formats it will remember. Only formulas it will remember. Otherwise it will remember only values. I will go with one more option called transpose. Transpose is an option. It converts the first here we are having a B column with 20 entries. I want that column should be converted into the rows. See that here? My God, it has taken. Instead of that last, what I will do, because that is going beyond your display side. Okay, let it be only be 10 numbers. Let it be only random 10 numbers. Need that be here. Random 10 numbers. Okay, no issue. Random 10 numbers. Random 10 numbers. I will transpose here. Put right click of paste. Paste special. Transpose. See that here 3 rows 10 columns. What had happened here, columns gets converted into the rows gets converted to the column. I will do one thing here. This 5 to this, while taking here, let it be a minimum and a maximum. If I take only these two numbers, minimum and maximum here, plus you can go for this. Here there should be minimum value, minimum of, this is not required, minimum of AutoSum, minimum of the first 3 rows, maximum of only first, you leave that first one, F6 is good enough. Okay, if I copy here all of them put together, see that, that's all. This is how that minimum and maximum can be identified in a column. The same thing for a row also you can do that. That is, assume that here this is the minimum one, this is the maximum one. I'll make it in different color. Maybe let it be an green, or sorry, you may not be able to see it. Let it be black with thing. Okay. Minimum one number, the same. If I go for minimum, see that it fetches directly all the numbers in a row. You can copy it here, and this is the maximum number. Maybe excluding P, you can go for only O because 95 is the maximum. See here. And even if you take this minimum and maximum even to this extent, it will perform. Means among this is a 5. In the entire set, this is the minimum, sorry, entire set, this is the minimum 5. Entire set 30 is the minimum value here. Okay. This is how it can go. Minimum and maximum of that kind. Okay, then here we'll go for finding minimum, maximum, summation, average, and number of entries they can call. You can use the same sheet, doesn't matter. Here I use this another sheet. Okay, minimum, maximum. Otherwise, I will repeat the same thing. Minimum, maximum, sum of all the numbers put together, summation of, total of, total of. Okay, then number of entries, number of entries, number of entries. I will put ENTRIES entries. What you will do for summation? Here total means you can go for auto sum here, or you can write the formula also. If I put sum, okay, it estimates this. Since it's a blank, it is not taken all of them. You try to pull it up to this extent. Maybe even you can reduce the reduce these two numbers here. Not taken. Okay, this is up to B22 you have to go. B22 you have to go. This is for the sum of the numbers. Total numbers, if you add, put them together, total number should be 210. Number of entries are nothing but the counts they can call. Here also you can put actually counts the number of cells in a range that contain the number. I told actually here what you have to do, I have to go from here to here, you'll get all of them. There are 20 entries. If you copy these two, this formula, or instead of that, you know that Control C, copy, or go here, copy, then paste these two here, paste to here, paste. See that means number of entries are 20 in all the rows. Here 210 is the total value, 420 is the value. This is the value. For example, I want this 15, I will change. For example, I will delete. If you delete 15, see that number of entries have come down. Okay, but instead of 0, if you put a 0, 0 is also an entry. Even though count wise, see that it becomes count. 0 is also counted. Instead of 0, if you put character like B, see that character B is not counted. It counts only the count A. Instead of that, if you go for one more formula, count A. Okay, cells counts the number of cells in a range that are not empty. Okay, that are not empty. Only empty cells it will not count. It will count rest of them actually. Here, for example, if I put from here to here, sorry. Means still 20. Even we made it here, this cell, it is blank, that's why it has not taken. Otherwise, even if you delete this B, it see, since it is the blank cell, it will not count actually. Blank cells are, wherever the entries are there, only those cells it will count. Why? Because here it is fine. If you go for an average, for example, or mean value, for example, there you will get a difficulty. Means, as if for mean and go. Here, this is how that number of entries can go. Number of entries in a row or number of entries in a column, there is no much changeover. Preferably, we will use more rows and less columns, because display is limited for us, both horizontal and vertical, but preferably we will go with the number of entries. Means less variables we will keep, like variable 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of that kind, different variables on the row, on different columns, and number of dependencies will be put here actually. For example, assume that marks scored by a student, here I will take it as an example here. Marks scored by you in physics, okay, maybe chemistry, mathematics, maths I can call, maybe computer science. Okay, computer science, like that you can put here. For the register number, some physics, for example, P101 candidate, P102 candidate, P103, 104, 10 candidates I can put here. There is no difference actually. Okay, if that is the case, I can go for average percentage of an individual, average percentage scored in physics, average percentage scored in chemistry, average percentage scored in mathematics, how the deviation can go. This type of things you can be done very well actually. Here, where we were there, finding minimum, maximum, summation, average, and number of entries. This is, these two we will do it in second laboratory. 1 week. Next week we will go with these two with the exhaustive number. In the next after 1 week, actually we will go with these two entries. Then the last one comes with, not last one, the E1, finding the mean, median, and mode for a set of numbers. Okay, here what happens is I made somewhere here. This is the finding minimum, maximum under that part. Here, finding the mean, median, mode, and mean, median, mode in a set of numbers. Let us choose these numbers. I will go with all of them later. It's the exaggerative number. Mean in the sense average, arithmetic mean, harmonic mean, and geometric mean. Three kinds of means are there. You have to take the arithmetic mean whenever the successive numbers of the same order. Same order means within order of a magnitude by 1, because 1 and 10 within order of magnitude. 1 to 9 is one order of magnitude. 10 to 90 is another order of magnitude. 90 means 99 up to another order of magnitude. About 0.1 to about 0.9, one order of magnitude. It should not change the power by one order of magnitude. 10 to the power of 1 may be the same order. 10 to the power of 2 of the order of 100 should be same order. 10 to the power of 3 of the order of 3 is the same order. Okay, means this is in the same order. Okay, if I choose the mean value, you can take the average, no issue, average of this number. Okay, this is fine. Average of this numbers, what is 5.5. Maybe for you it may be difficult for you to calculate. Let it, I will put these numbers on right there. Here I will put here 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I will take the average of those things. Okay, is it just do this 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 4, 10 numbers. Out of 10 numbers, if I take average, if I press here, I have included blank cells also. Is it these numbers are entered? 4 divided by, 10 divided by 4 is 2.5. 10 divided by 7 entries, if you take, it is a tough task. Okay, that it should not happen. Means even if there are no numbers, for example, I will do one. What I will do, let it be 2. I will put 3 somewhere here. I will put 4 here. Okay, 3 and 4 I will delete. Okay, see, if this is the case, if you take the average, these blank cells are not counted. Instead of blank, if you put 0, would you expect that change in the average value? Yes, 0 is also an entry. If you include 0, what happens? Instead of the 10 divided by 4, it becomes 10 divided by 5. That is why 2. That's why 2. Just for simplicity, I told actually this one mean value they can call. Okay, and the median is nothing but you'll put median plus DIA. Median returns the median or the number in the middle of the set of the numbers they can call actually. Okay, median of this to this number I will put. Median is also 2.5. My God. Why? Because see, you arrange these numbers either increasing order, decreasing order. Okay, then select the one which is exactly the middle. That I will let you know. Mode, if you expect mode of the numbers from here to here. Unimode, bimode of that kind. This is not possible right now for here. Here, I will extend these two formulas. I will check here what happens. Both cases it is 5.5 in there. Means what normally they will do, select this. I will take here, arrange them in increasing order. I hope they are increasing order. Yes. Okay. 2, 3. Which is the mean? There are 3 numbers, 6 numbers. Out of 6 numbers, out of 6 numbers, take the average of these two, 5 and 6. That is why here. Instead of that, here, what I will do, I will make it as 7 somewhere. It is missing. See that mean is 5.6, but median is 6. In the sense, if you take sum of all those numbers, all those summation number, you are getting here about 34. 34 divided by 6. 34 by 6 is 5.6. But if you arrange them increasing order, this is the set you will get. The average of 5 and 7 gives you the median. Mode is nothing but unimode or bimode. Increase them in an order. Okay. Increase them in an order. Mean, mode, median. Mode of returns the most frequently occurring or repetitive or value in an array data set. Okay. It is not coming. Let us take here. No. No repetitivity is there. No repetitivity, it is there. I will go ahead with here some set in such a way. Next one, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6. See that 3 is repeated twice. That it is opting. Okay. Instead of 3, I will go for 4, 4, 4. It becomes 4. Okay. Means whichever the number is more repetitive within a set, that they can say. For example, if all of you are scoring in your class about 70% of them are exactly 90, then 90 will be the mode. 90 will be the mode of that kind. This is how it has to go with one more way of finding mean, median, mode of the set of the numbers. The last one, finding average, standard deviation, standard error for a set of numbers. Okay. Here what we will do, the same case we will take here. Maybe here also you can do, not a big task. Let it be here. Average value is here. See, if I take simple number, we'll take instead of that 1, 2. Yeah. Okay. What there are total sum is what is the total number? If you go total, maybe I have to introduce one more here. Total number of entries. Okay. Total is that sum or auto sum they can call. Up to 21 is the sum. This is the tool what we want to estimate. Let us I will make it as red color. Number of entries means count TA here to here. There are 6 entries. Average is 6. Oh. No, 21 should not be included. I will reduce here. What is that actually here it is saying? 21 is the sum of all the values. There are 6 entries. 21 by 6 becomes average. It is the arithmetic mean or average they can call. Here, this is the 1.83 is the standard deviation. Standard deviation, how will you arrive? Standard deviation is the deviation from its mean value. Okay, average is 3.5. How much is the deviation? There should be a formula for estimating the standard deviation. You try to estimate, try to search for that standard deviation actually. Otherwise, I will come back in the regular class, and also other teacher will also come back with the class while providing the manual provide. Means this standard deviation, average divided by the number square root of 6 for example here. I'll go with the calculator. Square root of 6. Where is that square root? 6 square root 9 square root 53. Okay, 2.44. 2.44. Okay, 2.44 3.5 divided by 2.44, 1 over x into 3.5. No, this is some standard deviation, or maybe you can say, but how can you do that? No issue. No issue. Here, sorry, this is how that your YouTube channel is going. Yeah. See here, sum of all the values of x, size of the population rate, sum of x divided by square root of n under the square root. Sigma x square by n if you take, that should give you the population. Population mean also they can call actually. This is not required. So how it estimates? Square sigma x square divided by n. If that is the case, you can estimate here sigma x square. What you will do? Okay, sigma x square. I'll put somewhere here. X square and n also will put here. Sigma x square. What is the number? Plus this square. This into again the same number. Okay, or you can put square root also. Sigma x square. Okay, sigma x square sum you have to take. Sum of these numbers, if you add put together, I will add this is the total, and n value is the same n, number of entries. If you take this ratio, this divided by this, under the square root you have to take. SQRT is the command for square root of this value. What you got? 3.8. Okay, that is mu is also there. Mean that if you substitute this formula, maybe you try to remember this actually. Okay, you will get the standard deviation value. Standard deviation value actually. Standard deviation. Okay, this here you remember. Standard deviation is the deviation from the mean value. Okay, this graph I was searching. Okay, in a set of numbers, this is the mean value. Average of, because it is a symmetric curve actually. Symmetric curve means one standard deviation will comes from -1 to +1. That is sigma they can call. This is a two standard deviation will go up to this extent. One standard deviation cover 33%. Two standard deviation will cover 66%. Means that is 34 plus 34, almost 65% they can, 68, 69% they can call. Okay, this is up to 2 sigma. The last one up to 3 sigma. Less than 0.1% will be left out in all standard statistics actually. Okay, mean value is the mean of arithmetic mean of the number. From either left side 50% values should be there, right side 50% values should be there. Means that is number should be there actually, number of entries. And standard deviation is somewhere here, the deviation from its mean value. One standard deviation in a sense means this is the mean value. One standard deviation towards right, one standard deviation towards left. Okay, total comes to be sigma. 1 sigma they can call. 2 sigma means 2 standard deviation. How they were arriving? See that 1 over n times sigma I to 1 xi minus xi x bar square as a proper measure of the dispersion of the values and is called the variance. This square root of the variance is the standard deviation. Square root of this variance is nothing but the standard deviation they can call. Here, the same case, more or less. Sigma x minus mu whole square divided by root n. If you use this formula, you will get the deviation value. Deviation value. This you can arrive on it. Standard error is nothing but error involved with this. Standard deviation divided by square root of n value will give you the standard error. This type of an exercise one has to solve by making use of what we can call Excel to a great extent. This I showed with only few numbers. I have a great number, because if you work with the great data sets, large number of data sets, for example, I'll close this. Okay, I'll open in one more Excel sheet in such a way. Let it be here. Excel. See that. This is one satellite data I obtained. Okay, since I told that I am working in planetary physics, how that it shows that they just see the data. This is one mission for the Mars. India has sent a satellite to the Mars. There the time is taken up. With the time, it is recording the observation. 2014 October 18, it took observation at 11 o'clock, 38 minutes, 39 seconds. What must be our value here? It is some kind of an observation with the sensors, they told actually. Okay, don't worry. Okay, here next is the timestamp it is recorded. The observation is from about 10 o'clock, 6 minutes, 14 seconds to 10 o'clock here. 10 to 13 to 36 minutes of that kind. Here, solar, zenith angle, solar, latitude, longitude, so many things are coming. Don't worry, that is for me only to a great extent. Okay, our intention is that this is the height of an satellite from the Mars, about 180-kilometer height. Okay, this is the orbit number, land, some Martian orbits are taken. What I want to say is that here, even if you come this side, it is taking some value where you will get actually here. This is the coverage of the height. This is the coverage of the height actually. Height is covered. See here, what is the minimum value, maximum value, and other things. This is the total height when the satellite was revolving around the planet. At the bottom, you can see that the minimum height it reached was 116 kilometer. Maximum height it reached was about maximum height was about 187.20 kilometer. The sum should not be done for the altitude. Total number means there are 6,317 orbits it has performed. 6,000 orbits it has performed with an average height of about 153.57 kilometer. Lowest height was about 116 kilometer. Highest was about 187 kilometer, and average was about 153 kilometer for a coverage of about 6,317. With only 4 or 5 entries, we solved the statistics. If it goes for 1,000, 10,000 orbits, if it goes for 1 lakh orbit, if it goes for 1 billion orbit, what must be the average percentage one has to estimate? Maybe in a classroom of 100 students, maybe 78 are there in you. Okay, if there are, or if I want to say that who is an excellent in classical mechanics while performing the internal test, I can say that so and so are the excellent with highest marks. Who are having a less performance, maybe due to some limitations, they can say that so and so got less performance, and there is always provision for them to improve. What are all the average percentage? Maybe I can take the sum of all the marks scored by everyone and take the number of students who attended the examination, not the number of the students who are admitted. Number of the students who attended the examination use the average performance of the students. If I take a median, for example, I can arrange, see, so a median should be on positive side in the sense, maybe most of you got more than 80%, only few of them got about 50 to 60%, then median should be about 70 and on. Then mean should be, mean is the average value, mode should be the exactly at the middle value, what must be the possibility values. This I want to convey for you through this demonstration class. And this link is shared actually in your thing. Maybe after that, even through WhatsApp also I can share. You can just search and you will get. This is how in the YouTube you can able to see our demonstration of the classes, how it goes with that. You are permitted to access this video at whatever the time you want out of it at least. Overall there. Now I will. Okay. Still, if there are any queries, I can able to attempt you actually. Sorry for taking the class on one of holidays because this online mode demands that this is a good way. And I request all of you to attend the quiz program and also science day. First, I will stop sharing the video. Then I will go with the rest of the part. Any queries, please? Yeah, you can ask any queries if you are having a doubt. Why 45 charts are there? Sahana, Priyanka, no doubts? Are you comfortable? Maybe I can repeat also. Not now. Shushma, Ramya, Annapurna, Madhura, Karthik, Bindushri, Monisha, Chaitra. Are you unable to mute yourself? It should not happen. Are you able to hear me? Shall we start the class? At least one raise of hand. Okay, thank you then. You can exit one after the other. And I will share the quiz for tomorrow. You try to attempt. Around 11 is better, I hope, actually, for day after tomorrow's event.